All right, guys, about 7:30 in the morning. I'm sitting out back in that absolutely beautiful patio that we found, doing my emails and checking through my business stuff while I'm waiting for everybody else to get ready, enjoying my cup of coffee. This is life. I just want to kind of stay here for a little bit. It's pretty nice. All right, looks like everybody else is done, and now, well, they're waiting on me. So I'm gonna get back over there, check out of the hotel, and get ready to ride. All right, guys, we are geared up and getting ready to head back over to the park entrance. There's a little side road that's different from the entrance that we came out of last night. So we're gonna try to do that. It looks like it's a nice windy road along the Gardner River. So I think that might be pretty cool. All right, just a short ride up the mountain to Mammoth Hot Springs. Amanda wanted to go to the post office, and we're gonna see what other things there are to do right in this area and then pick which way we wanna ride and what we wanna do from here. We were gonna take that other road, but we asked at the gate, they said that because of the flooding in some time past, most of that road had been washed out because it runs right along the Gardner River, which flows into the Yellowstone up there, right about where our hotel was last night. So we couldn't do that road, so we just came back up the same way that we left last night. Still a beautiful ride either way. All right, guys, and I had a complete dumbass moment. I recorded with a 360 camera all the way up that hill from the guard gate to the top, and as we get here, I look over at my camera and tell me what's wrong with this picture. So I recorded like, I don't know, 7-8 minutes of absolute darkness. All right, guys, just down the road, 1.5 miles or 2, we came up to the upper terrace here of the Mammoth Hot Springs. And if you look closely, you can actually see the town we were just in down below. But we are up on top of where these hot springs, you can see some steam coming out over there where they make this formation. Pretty interesting reading some of the specs down below. This is ever changing and ever growing. There was a picture there that showed from the level of 2009 and the level of 2011, and it had actually increased by a couple of feet. Because as the water comes up from the earth, it leaves silica and sulfur sediments behind that slowly build up over time.
Yeah, there's a lot of sketchy things. Yeah, some sketchy things going on there. I feel like this is more Marsish than that. Or no, that's not it. Well, we will earn our ice cream. Doesn't keep them preach, but doesn't preach. I'll tell you.
농도가 문제야.
That is cool.
That's probably too high for me to jump down from, but all right, guys, so we stopped at those beautiful waterfalls and we came down a little ways and Sheep Eater Cliff, which wasn't quite what I expected. It's a much smaller cliff than I thought. Now here we got a big buffalo laying out in the grass. We stopped because we thought it was a grizzly bear, but we've seen 1,000 buffalo already. But a bear would have been cool. He's wagging his tail, he must be happy. All right, and this stop is Roaring Mountain, which is obviously more hot springs. It's got that same kind of look. You can see some of the steam coming up right back through there, but it's a much bigger, taller mound than the Mammoth Springs. Them crows is big out here. All right, guys, so we stopped at this little pull off here. It's called the Norris Geyser Basin Overlook. So I guess this is the Norris Geyser Basin. Fortunately, there's a lot of tree growth here and you really can't see down in there well. It's pretty, but you can't get a clear view. From over that side, you can see there's a big steam plume somewhere over off in the distance. It's part of a big one. I guess just a little ways down, we've got a trailhead going to the Geyser Basin. The main parking lot was full, so we're parked along the side of the road. We've got the bikes right here next to the street sign, right at the trailhead. So hopefully we'll be able to walk and see. I think it's about a quarter-mile hike to get to the Geyser Basins. Well, unfortunately, we were going to bring Jessa with us. We don't want to leave her in the car because it's hot. And so we're going to take shifts. So we're going to start walking. Talon is staying with Jessa. And then Amanda ran ahead so she can go up and see it and get her pictures quickly. Then she'll run back and watch Jessa so that Talon can then go. It's off you. It's right there.
That's a cicada. You stay in the ground.
That way everybody gets to see it, and Jess is not left in a hot car all by herself. All right, guys, so here is a better depiction of the geyser basin and how large it actually is.
Ooh, look at that thing go. Sounds like a choo-choo train.
Well, it started to rain on us a little bit. Katie and I took shelter under a pine tree. We could see one spot on the ground that wasn't getting as wet as the rest, so we hung out there for 2 or 3 minutes while the heavier spot passed, but it's still sprinkling, but it's not too bad.
Challenging out here. What I want to know is,
All right, guys, if you listen really close here, you can hear the rain sizzling a little bit as it hits the hot water and hot ground. Check out the colors on this stuff. It's just beautiful.
can you stand on this so you can kind of look down?
Well, the rain has decided to not let up. Amanda made it back to the car, got Talon. They drove the car up here. Now Talon and I are taking cover underneath the trees. The girls and Jessa are sitting in the car 10 feet from us, but we can't fit in the car. All right, guys, looks like this weather is not clearing out. We finally got back out to the bikes, and look, all of the overflow cars are completely gone. It's just us here. I'm gonna throw in my riding jacket to keep me dry, and I think we're just gonna go to the hotel and try this again tomorrow, because it's just not seeming to move out at all. Well, it didn't take long to get out of the rain. It's still overcast and it's definitely cooled off considerably. If my shirt wasn't wet, I'd be fine, but with a wet shirt, I'm chilled even with my jacket on. But we saw a waterfall area, so we stopped to check it out. right, so it is now 6:15 and we are all checked into our hotel. We did the Ho-Hum Motel here in West Yellowstone, Montana. Guys, I pulled another dummy. I got here and I went to go pull out my iPad so I could start transferring videos to kind of begin editing, at least get the 360 footage edited. And well, I realized I didn't have my iPad with me. I left it at the other hotel. Luckily, some honest person gave it to the office because I left it outside on top of an air conditioning unit where I set it down to like put my jacket on or something, and never stowed it away in my bike like I normally do. So it looks like whatever we do tomorrow, we're going to end up back in Gardner, Montana, which was okay because we liked it. So we booked another room there for tomorrow night. We were thinking about staying here 2 nights and doing the south side of the park, but now we'll loop it some other way. And yeah, I don't know, but that's the plan. Right now we're going to go figure out for dinner. The guy that owns the motel recommended 2 places. One was, I can't remember what they were now. I can't remember either one of them. Bullwinkle's one of them. I remember the moose. And then another one down the road someplace. I think they're both within walking distance. All right, so we decided to come over to Bullwinkle's for dinner on the recommendation of the hotel owner. We're gonna check it out, see how good it is. Well, turns out dinner was pretty good. And you know that any place that's got a train running around the ceiling is going to be good food. It just has to be. All right, guys, the sun is going down. It's getting dark, and I think we're going to end this video here. I'm going to move the motorcycles over here by the car just so everything's together. And then I'm going to take a shower, finish editing these videos, and we are going to continue tomorrow in the park. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching. Until the next time we see you, keep those engines running.